if you get my meaning. Now, I have told you this story because I believe it illustrates something that makes our narrative experience while gaming fundamentally different from our narrative experience while watching a movie. When I finished Jared and the Lawful Good Road, who dedicated his life to ending the blight and making Arl Rendenhow pay for murdering his family, I started a different character. He has a different origin, he has a different alignment, and he will ultimately decide that, hey, nailing the sexy Witch of the Wilds one last time isn't such a bad idea after all, because come on, it's just a little demon. What could possibly go wrong? I am not suggesting that narrative video games are going to replace television and movies any more than television and movies replaced books. But the line between them will continue to blur until we can play video games that are visually and narratively comparable to television and movies. To support this bold assertion, I offer two words: heavy rain. If that's where this starts, creators who are coming out of film school today know this. And they are not just focusing on breaking into Hollywood. They're looking to break into Redmond, or Edmonton, or Austin, or another one of the growing number of cities that is becoming known as, oh, that place where my favorite game is made. When I was a kid and I knew that I wanted to be an actor, I was inspired by movies. Today, as a storyteller, I continue to find inspiration in those places, and on television when I can navigate the seemingly endless sea of fucking garbage reality programming and actually watch them. I editorialize because I'm good. But I also find inspiration more and more in games. From computer RPGs to pen and paper RPGs, even in some board games that have imaginative settings. And I really hope that someone in this room who hears this will find inspiration in a game. And that person will get excited and make something. You could be the next Gary Gygax. You could be the next Miyamoto. You could even be the next Gabe Tycho. You could make an incredible, positive, enduring difference in a lot of people's lives, all because you played games together. This leads me to the last thing that I want to talk about. Conventions. Conventions are the original social media. Before Facebook, before Twitter, before Second Life, before the internet itself, fans of science fiction, books, movies, and TV gathered together in hotel ballrooms and dusty concrete floored halls to talk about our shared sessions. When wargaming became popular, it was the most natural thing in the world for people to gather once or twice, 12 times a year, to play games, to talk about games, and to create games together. When war games begat role-playing games, the tradition continued. At Gen Con and Origins and regional conventions all around the world. And when role-playing games begat computer games, that tradition continued at LAN parties and at E3. And when E3 sucked so hard, when E3 sucked so very hard, it begat the possible death of video game conventions. Gabe and Tycho created PAX, and it was good, and here we are. All of the things that make us weird and strange in the real world, those things that people tease us for loving, those things that we seem to care about more than anyone else at work and school, those things make us who we are. And when we are at PAX, we don't have to hide them or explain them or justify them to anyone. We have come here this weekend, and we will go to PAX Prime in Seattle in August, and we will be back here in a year, and back there next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, because just playing games isn't nearly as fun as playing them together, surrounded by thousands of people who love them as much as we do. You guys, the next 72 hours are going to go by faster than you realize. So make sure that you stop and look around a few times every day and appreciate this time. It will be over before you know it. And I think I speak for all of us who love PAX when I say, Boston, you have been given a wonderful gift in the hosting of this conference. Please take good care of it. With great power comes great responsibility. If I may offer 3 small but important things you can do to make PAX awesome, they are these. Please, for the love of the flying spaghetti monster or deity of your choice, take a shower every day. Speaking as someone who left PAX Prime last year with H1N1, wash your hands frequently. But most importantly, if you only take one thing away from the time we have spent together today, please let it be this. Don't be a dick. Now, before I get out of here and start playing Mario Kart, I'm going to steal from the 2007 version of myself one last time. I want you to look around you. We are parents. We are grandparents. We are sons. We are daughters. We are professionals. We are students. We are Trekkies. We are browncoats. We are everywhere. We are geeks. We are nerds. We are liberals. We are conservatives. We are Christians. We are Jews. We are Muslims. We are atheists. We are Nintendo fanboys. We are Xbox fanboys. We are Sony fanboys. We are Atari will never die 8 bits forever fanboys. Wannabe rock stars, we are wannabe race car drivers, we are wannabe DJs, we are wannabe dragon slayers, we are Alliance, we are Horde. This weekend, all that matters is that we are gamers. We are, all of us, creators of our own stories together. Welcome home.